We're all doing the best we can within the limits of our awareness. Therefore, if we want to do better, we must expand our awareness. Now, when it comes to you being the ideal version of yourself, for most people it seems very hard to change. For most people it seems like a struggle, and that's because their awareness only covers sort of a certain space of reality. Whatever you are not aware of, you cannot change, you cannot fix. But what I want you to realize, and with how we're going to expand your awareness today, is that sometimes people try to gain awareness in the wrong way, and that's what's keeping them trapped. So when it comes to you developing yourself as a person, what do most people do? They do self-help. They do personal development. They read books. They watch all of these trainings on YouTube with a desire for them to be able to feel better about themselves, to believe in themselves, to be more confident, to gain all of these different skills. They're trying to gain awareness in that way. But the issue with it is, it's that for all the time that you are trying to develop yourself as a person, you are truly believing that you are a person who needs to be developed. You are operating from this awareness and this space of lack, of not being good enough. The awareness that I'm going to help you see within this video is that the issue that you are seeing is not that you need to watch more trainings. It's not that you need to learn new things. It's that you need to develop the awareness of the fact that you are what you've been searching for. You don't need anything external to you in order for you to feel whole, because the only thing that's making you feel incomplete, or the only thing that's making you have this diminished self-image, is something that's already occurring within yourself, that once you eliminate it, then your true self can arise. So what is occurring within yourself that's causing you to feel like you need personal development, you need more information, you need somebody to follow? And this is about myself too, right? What are you searching outside of yourself? Well, you're saying to yourself, well, if I can maybe feel or think or know this, then I'll be able to feel complete, right? The thing is that, again, that's operating from this space of lack and being not enough. And the only thing that's making you feel that way is the simple fact that you are thinking those thoughts. Those thoughts that you're thinking are not you. When we can become more present, we can become more mindful, we can realize that we don't need to go down that bunny trail of thought that's been making us think this way about ourselves. So the awareness shift that we're talking about here, and about you expanding your awareness, what we're really talking about is that you have been searching for something outside of you, within YouTube or books or whatever it may be, when really the solution is inside. The solution is you realizing that you are not your thoughts. You are not how you think about yourself. They seem so real. They are determining your perceived reality, but they are not reality. They are simply thoughts arising within your mind. You have just been latching onto them and believing them like any normal human being. So the awareness that I want to bring to you today is that you actually are already whole. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just you searching for what's wrong is making you feel like there's something wrong. You are telling yourself in that moment when you go onto YouTube, in order for you to feel complete, you are telling yourself that I need something else. When really, it's the elimination of that, the elimination of this idea that something is imperfect about you, the elimination of the idea that you need some sort of knowledge in order for you to feel better. That's what will bring you peace. That's what will allow you to witness the fact that you are an incredibly capable and whole human being. So how does this new awareness come about? Well, it comes about truly through developing a skill of being able to be more present, of being able to witness the thoughts that are arising within your mind and not just simply following them just because they're thoughts arising within your mind. In each present moment, you have the opportunity to focus on whatever you want to focus on. And in this present moment, and after this video ends, I want you to realize that instead of focusing on more YouTube, instead of focusing on gaining more knowledge or trying to change yourself, I want you to focus on those thoughts specifically, that idea specifically. Notice how it arises within your mind. Notice how it's making you feel, and just be aware of that. In each present moment of your life, no matter how down you're feeling, no matter how incapable you feel, you can always come down to the fact that in this present moment, you're feeling that way because of the thoughts that are arising within the moment. So instead of latching on to those thoughts, witness those thoughts, be aware of them, and start to be more curious about them. Isn't it incredible that you have this power over yourself? If you are able to make yourself feel bad about yourself, you have the power to make yourself feel good about yourself. But again, our ability to have this impact on ourselves, on our reality, on our behavior, and the results that we create, it all comes down to our awareness. And now that we can become aware of the fact that your reality, your entire self-image is simply being derived from the thoughts that are arising within your mind, and that you can, instead of just latching onto them and following along with them, you can simply be aware of them. You can be curious about them. You can be much more mindful as your days go on. And you can realize that at any moment, you can let go of that thought. You might be thinking to yourself, well, how do I let go of a thought? Well, when you pay attention to them, you will realize that they automatically get let go. A single thought cannot continue on for any longer than it lasts. And thoughts are just constantly sort of coming and going within our mind. You might have sort of a continuation of a thought, but you can notice that they always come and go. You can realize that there is a part of you that can be mindful of that. There's a part of you that can have that awareness of your thoughts. And instead of just identifying with them, you can just see them. Realize now, with this new awareness that you have, that that is you. The one who is aware of those thoughts, that's you. Now, the only thing to do is to realize that this awareness, this understanding can be brought to your attention at any moment of any given day. And the more and more that you do it, the less and less influenced you will be by the thoughts that you're thinking. And you'll notice a profound amount of peace that comes about when you allow yourself to simply be, to be aware of what's arising within your mind, to be aware of what is arising within your body as far as your emotions go, and to be able to just let them come and go. If you enjoyed this, if you have any questions, please comment below. If you know somebody who needs this video, you can share it with them, and be sure to subscribe for the next steps.